It all started when Jennifer Lawrence, the golden girl of Hollywood and everyone's favorite relatable celebrity, decided to get a little too real about the Bravo universe. Fans have always adored Jennifer for her candidness, her humor, and that unfiltered energy she brings to every interview. But this time, the Oscar winner's words didn't land the way she might have hoped. During her recent appearance on the Las Culturistas podcast, things took a sharp turn when the conversation shifted toward the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. It was supposed to be lighthearted pop culture chatter, but what came out of Jennifer's mouth has now set the internet on fire. She started laughing and chatting about the show's cast, as usual, but then she brought up Lisa Barlow. The moment Jennifer made an observation about Lisa's face, fans immediately knew this was not going to end quietly. With a mix of sarcasm and curiosity, Jennifer mentioned Lisa's recent cosmetic procedure. She said she wouldn't go for what Lisa did, and the hosts tried to keep things fun, but the tension in that moment was thick enough to cut with a knife. Before we dive deeper, take a second to impress like and subscribe to this channel, because the story that follows is going to show you exactly how one offhand comment from Jennifer Lawrence spiraled into a full-on Bravo fan war. Trust me, you won't want to miss what comes next. Back to the podcast. The hosts, Bowen Yang and Matt Rogers, were laughing, keeping the energy light, but Jennifer's reaction caught everyone off guard. When they mentioned Lisa Barlow, Jennifer chuckled and said, "I won't get threads, that's good to know." Bowen quickly defended Lisa, saying she looked good, but Jennifer wasn't having it. She just smiled, said, "Okay," and moved on. It seemed harmless in the moment, a simple joke. But Bravo fans, especially the Real Housewives faithful, don't forget, and they don't forgive easily when it comes to their favorites. Lisa Barlow's face has already been a major topic on RHOSLC Season 6. Thanks to Angie Katsanova's accusing Lisa of having a facelift, rumors have been running wild. Lisa quickly shut that down, explaining she didn't get a facelift, just threads. Threads, for those unfamiliar, are a cosmetic treatment where tiny sutures lift and tighten the skin without surgery. Lisa even told Page 6 recently that she loves them and would recommend them to anyone looking for a natural lift. "Don't ever knock threads," Lisa said confidently. "They are the best thing that you can do for yourself. I don't like filler. I don't like to put Botox in my face." Her reasoning? Her mom once told her, "Why would you put botulism by your brain?" Lisa's words made her fans feel like she was taking the more natural route, avoiding overdone cosmetic trends and opting for something subtler. So when Jennifer Lawrence, the Hollywood icon who's loved for her down-to-earth beauty, implied that she wouldn't touch threads, it instantly sounded like a dig. Fans didn't hear it as an opinion, they heard it as shade, and that's when things exploded. Within hours, clips from the podcast started spreading across X, formerly Twitter, Reddit, and TikTok. The Bravo fandom lit up. Some sided with Jennifer, saying she was just being honest and funny. Others felt she had no right to comment on another woman's appearance, especially someone she's never met. The line between playful commentary and public shaming suddenly blurred. One user wrote, "Jennifer Lawrence becoming more and more unlikable with every podcast." Another said, "Lisa is very beautiful. You can insult her character, but looks is too much, especially someone you don't know personally." The online debate turned vicious. Fans began dissecting every word Jennifer said, comparing her previous interviews where she praised other housewives to this one, where her tone seemed colder. Some even accused Jennifer of hypocrisy. After all, she's been vocal in the past about how women in Hollywood are constantly judged for their looks. So why was she doing the same thing to Lisa Barlow? This wasn't just a celebrity opinion anymore. It was a cultural clash, the kind where beauty standards, class privilege, and the intersection of Hollywood and reality TV collide in a storm of internet outrage. Jennifer Lawrence, the relatable movie star who once tripped up the Oscar stairs, was now being painted as someone out of touch, mocking a woman for her choices in self-care. Meanwhile, Lisa Barlow stayed quiet. No public statements, no Instagram stories, no cryptic tweets, just silence. But her fans weren't letting it go. They started tagging her under every clip, urging her to clap back or speak her truth. The silence only fueled speculation. Was Lisa planning to respond during an upcoming RHOLC reunion episode? Was Bravo going to bring up the comment on air? Fans couldn't stop guessing. The controversy also reignited old discussions about Jennifer's long-standing fascination with the Real Housewives. She's openly declared herself a superfan for years, naming her favorite franchises, quoting iconic moments, and even crying during emotional episodes. It's almost ironic that the woman who was once celebrated as Bravo's biggest celebrity fan is now being accused of turning on one of the network's stars. And here's where the twist deepens. A few insiders claim that Lisa Barlow herself had already heard about Jennifer's comment before it went viral. According to a source close to production, Lisa found out through mutual friends in Los Angeles who keep tabs on celebrity gossip circles. Lisa was disappointed, the insider allegedly said. She actually liked Jennifer and thought it was cool that someone of her level watched the show, but hearing that she laughed about her face, it stung. Now, that might sound like another rumor, but this is Bravo we're talking about, where every whisper turns into a headline, and every headline becomes part of the next reunion drama. Fans started imagining Andy Cohen bringing it up on Watch What Happens Live, and the memes practically made themselves. Jennifer versus Lisa, the Hollywood versus Housewives showdown we didn't see coming. But here's the kicker. Jennifer hasn't apologized or addressed the backlash. Not a tweet, not a statement, not even a subtle Instagram story. Instead, she's kept quiet, letting fans argue it out online. And that silence? It's only making things worse. Because in today's world, silence doesn't feel neutral. It feels calculated. As days passed, what started as a harmless podcast comment turned into one of the most unexpected pop culture clashes of the year. The fan base that once crowned Jennifer Lawrence the queen of relatable began turning against her. Every entertainment blog, gossip outlet, and Bravo dedicated account jumped on the story. Clips were dissected frame by frame. Her chuckle, the pause, the smirk. People weren't just talking about what she said anymore. They were analyzing how she said it. One headline read, "Jennifer Lawrence laughs off Lisa Barlow's beauty choices. Fans call it mean girl energy." Another article called it Hollywood snobbery meets reality TV realness. Suddenly, Jennifer wasn't the charming superstar everyone loved to laugh with. She was the celebrity laughing at someone else. Lisa Barlow, meanwhile, carried on with her usual glam confidence, posting photos, attending events, and promoting her businesses as if nothing happened. That's Lisa for you. She doesn't let the noise shake her, but fans were convinced her captions had hidden meanings. When she posted a selfie with the caption, "Confidence is silent, insecurities are loud," the internet exploded again. "That's definitely a dig at Jennifer," one fan wrote. Another replied, "Lisa Barlow just ended Jennifer Lawrence without saying her name." It was chaos, funny, dramatic, and completely inescapable chaos. And in the middle of it all, Bravo fans began taking sides like it was a Housewives reunion showdown. Team Lisa versus Team Jennifer became the internet's newest civil war. But here's the irony. Lisa Barlow and Jennifer Lawrence are actually two women who, at their core, represent opposite worlds colliding. Jennifer, the Hollywood darling with Oscars and designer gowns. Lisa, the entrepreneurial Utah queen with a Diet Coke in one hand and a microphone in the other. They're both unapologetically confident, both obsessed with beauty, and both have a loyal fan base that defends them fiercely. It's no wonder the internet couldn't handle them crossing paths. Still, the deeper question began to rise. Why do we, as fans, love watching celebrities weigh in on reality TV? Why do we cheer when they share our opinions, but turn on them the moment their tone sounds condescending? The Jennifer-Lisa situation became bigger than just one offhand comment. It became a reflection of how blurred the line between celebrity and viewer has become. When Jennifer Lawrence laughs about a Bravo star's beauty choices, it hits differently than when a random viewer does. She's not just another fan. She's part of the Hollywood elite, someone whose words carry influence, whose opinions shape how others see these women. That's why Bravo fans felt protective. To them, Lisa wasn't just another reality star. She was their Lisa, the woman who built a brand and a fan base from pure determination and charisma. And then, a small but powerful moment happened online. A fan tagged Jennifer in a post that read, "It costs nothing to be kind, especially to women who aren't in your world but are trying to shine in theirs." That tweet gained thousands of likes, and soon the entire tone of the conversation shifted. People began calling for empathy instead of shade. Others pointed out that maybe Jennifer didn't mean it maliciously. Maybe it was just a careless moment that got magnified by the internet's love for drama. After all, she's human. And like most celebrities who grew up in the social media age, she knows that every word can be twisted, every laugh can be looped, and every moment can be used to create a headline. Still, fans didn't let the message go. They wanted accountability. They wanted acknowledgement. And though Jennifer never posted a public apology, she was spotted in New York just days later, smiling, but noticeably quieter when approached by paparazzi asking about Lisa Barlow. That silence said more than words ever could. Meanwhile, Lisa's fans flooded her comment sections with support. They praised her confidence, her self-love, and her ability to stay graceful under scrutiny. For many viewers, Lisa came out of this looking stronger, more grounded, and even more relatable than before. The whole incident, ironically, boosted her popularity. And on Bravo, her name became one of the most searched topics that week. Jennifer, on the other hand, walked away with a small bruise to her America's Sweetheart image, but also a reminder that no matter how big a star you are, the internet has a long memory. What you say about someone, even in jest, can come back louder than you ever imagined. In the end, the story of Jennifer Lawrence and Lisa Barlow isn't really about threads, Botox, or beauty. It's about perception, how one moment of laughter can create a ripple that turns into a wave of debate, passion, and loyalty. It's about two women standing on opposite ends of fame, both learning that even in 2025, the internet will always pick apart who's being real and who's being too real. And for Bravo fans, they got exactly what they love most. A story with drama, glamour, and just enough tension to keep them talking. The kind of story where nobody's a total villain, nobody's a total victim, but everyone walks away a little more interesting than before. So maybe, just maybe, that's the real twist here. Jennifer Lawrence didn't destroy Lisa Barlow. She accidentally gave her more power, more attention, and more love from fans than ever before. In the end, Lisa didn't need to clap back, because the internet already did it for her. And that's how a single offhand remark from Hollywood's golden girl turned into one of Bravo's most unexpected fan-fueled storms. A moment that started with laughter ended with a lesson. In the world of pop culture, kindness lasts longer than shade, and silence sometimes speaks louder than 1,000 interviews. If you've made it this far, hit that like button, drop a comment below. Whose side are you on? Team Jennifer or Team Lisa? Let's hear your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe, because if there's one thing we've learned, it's that in the Bravo universe, the next twist is always just around the corner.